Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of I Am Latoya Renee. If you are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, hey y'all, today I want to talk about my hair loss slash hair growth journey.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding.
If y'all been here, y'all know that exactly 1 month ago, I began taking Nutrafol. And I was hesitant to do this. I really was, because it is a pricey investment. But that's exactly what it is. It's an investment. So I decided to go on ahead and try it. It's been a month and I do have a few things to share with you guys. So let's get right on into that. First thing I want to do is at least show y'all the pill. If you didn't see my initial video in this series, I want you to at least see what you're getting into, or could potentially be getting into, if you're looking to try Nutrafol. So I'm going to pull out one of the pills so that you can see. This is one of the pills. It's a good size, guys. I mean, we can compare it to, say, my finger or my fingernail. Let's do that. It's a good size, and with Nutrafol, you're to take 4 of these every single day. So it is a lot. It is a lot. I will also say too, it does have a unique smell. I don't know how to describe the smell. It's not pleasant, but it's not so bad that I don't want to take the pill. Like, it's just kind of like, okay, let me hurry up and swallow this. You know what I mean? It is tolerable, but it's unpleasant as far as the smell is concerned. So that's something important to keep in mind. So far, y'all, I feel like it's working. And here's why. If y'all saw the previous video in this series, you know that my primary area of concern is my edges. I've always had thinner edges, but as I've aged, it's gotten worse and worse, particularly in the last, I'd say 2 years. It's really gotten bad. It's so bad to the point that I pretty much always have my edges covered with like headbands and things like that, which is not good. You need to be able to let it breathe, but at the same time, it's like I don't want them exposed because I'm embarrassed. Just being honest, just being real. I'm embarrassed that I have very minimal edges. And so it's like I want to help my hair grow, but I'm doing things that aren't helping it. And so it's a whole big thing. And if you're here specifically for hair growth and just a hair growth journey, you probably already know and probably have experienced these things and already know where I'm coming at when I say it's like you want to do things to help yourself, but also too, you kind of want to cover it in ways. So I know for a lot of folks, we wear our wigs or sew-ins or whatever. I did that for a long time. This past, I'd say 9-10 months, I've been wearing my actual hair out. And really it was in an effort to see if, you know, just allowing my hair to breathe would allow my hair to grow. So here we are. I'm going to insert a couple of pictures from a month ago of my edges so you can see exactly what I was dealing with. Now I'm going to insert some pictures of what I'm looking like now. I want to show you in real time what my edges are actually looking like as opposed to looking at that picture. So we're being vulnerable here. I'm going to show you guys. So we're just going to comb this back. And as you can see, I have quite a bit of loss here. But also too, if you saw the previous video from a month ago, you know that my edges, or my roots rather, were black. I've since had my hair dyed. Like, I got it dyed like a few days after for a couple reasons. I wanted to have the brown tint, but then also too, I was like, well, this would be good for me to be able to tell if my hair is actually growing. So I think that might have been a smart move. So anyway, I'm gonna show you what we're looking like. So we're still pretty, you know, bare here. But I feel like there is some growth, and I doubt y'all can see it, but I do have a few grays coming in. You know, like I said, we had dyed my entire head, so I didn't have any grays when I dyed my hair. And so I do have some grays coming in, so it lets me know that something is happening. And I'll show you too, when I kind of like rub my edges down, you can kind of see that it's not as, you know, it's not as bare. And I'm hoping y'all can see this. I don't know if you can or not. But I was like completely like bare and bald kind of in here. And there's a little something happening. Not much, but a little something, right? I'm going to go ahead and show you this side now. This is the side that's a little more fuller. I mean, obviously it's bare, but it's a little more fuller. I doubt y'all can see it, but if y'all can see some of these grays, I'm getting something, right? Here's where I can really see it and where I can really tell that something's happening is if I part my hair, which I already have it parted, right? But if you look at my part, you can see that there's some black in there at the roots. And hopefully y'all can see this. I got some black going on, just a little bit, and this is after 1 month, guys. So we're seeing a little something. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of comb it back so that y'all can see my edges a little better and see how there is a little bit of growth happening right in here. You see that black? That was not black when I dyed my hair, guys. So, and you can kind of see like in here, there's a little black here. So some things are happening. Obviously it's only been a month. It's not, you know, crazy growth or anything like that, but I am encouraged that there is a little bit of growth happening and not just, you know, taking these pills, all these pills and nothing's happening, right? I will say too, I've noticed that my hair is not shedding as much when I like brush it or comb it or something since I started Nutrafol. So that's encouraging as well. A few days ago, I was on Amazon just shopping around and I ordered my Nutrafol off of Amazon. You can get it from their website. I got it from Amazon, but it popped up that they had other products and I didn't realize that. And so I went on ahead and bought their hair serum here. I've been using it on my edges. It's basically scalp care. It's supposed to, you know, be helpful for growth as well. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put some on here so y'all can see the consistency, the texture, and just kind of see what we're dealing with here. As you can see, it's a dropper type situation, right? I will say this serum is a lot thinner than pretty much every serum I've ever used. Case in point, I don't know if it's called Miel or Miel, but this particular serum here is actually a little thicker. And if you're not familiar with this has rosemary mint in it, and it's infused with biotin and encourages growth. It's good for daily use, scalp treatment, and split end care. I've used this for years on and off. I think it's good for like a dry scalp and stuff, but it has not, you know, it hasn't necessarily helped with growth, which it doesn't say that it will do that. I don't know that it's helped with strengthening either. I feel like since I've taken or started taking the Nutrafol vitamins that my hair is stronger, not with this. But anyway, I was just showing y'all to show the difference in texture. And I think what I may do, I didn't really come here to compare, but I think what I may do is put this on, say, this side, and then put the Nutrafol on the other side so you can see exactly the difference. I also have another one, I'm looking now, I have another Miel or Miel rosemary mint, and it's for low porosity hairs, daily use, scalp treatments. It's supposed to be a scalp and hair strengthening oil. I have this as well. So I've got a few different things, but I want to compare. I want y'all to be able to see the difference in consistency, because I was pretty shocked when I used the Nutrafol. But first, we're going to use the Miel or the Miel, and I'm just going to show you. So it's, you know, it's running, right? But it's not like dripping far away or anything like that, or super fast. It's thick. It is going to leave a shine. And it has a distinct smell because of the rosemary and stuff like that. But it's in there, right? I'm rubbing it in. Rubbing it, rubbing it, rubbing it. So you could see it's not super runny. Now, I'm gonna pull my hair back a little bit. Y'all check this out with this Nutrafol serum. And y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this. Watch this. See how fast it's running? Do y'all see that? It's like water. It's literally like water. Which I don't really care for because, you know, it just, I literally, the first couple times I used it, it was like down here before I could catch it. But anyway, it's like water. And I'm just rubbing, kind of massaging it in a little bit. You can kind of see that the coverage of my hair, it's, you know, it's kind of there. It's kind of there. It's not completely bare like it used to be very bare here. It's getting better bit by bit, day by day. So yeah, just wanted to show y'all that it is pretty runny, so I would just be careful with it. It says you can use it every day, and hopefully it will benefit me in the long run. Like I said, I just started it like maybe 2 or 3 days, maybe 3 days ago. So hopefully it'll be beneficial. I will say, y'all, for people who probably, for the folks who look really hard or pay attention a lot, like apparently my coworkers do, I did trim my own hair because we were like, your hair was a little longer. I did trim it. I didn't like the way the ends were looking. I trimmed it. Don't tell my hairstylist or beautician or whatever. She'll find out when she sees me next month. But I trimmed it because I didn't like how my ends were looking. And that's that. I'm literally just trying things now at this point because it's like the things I've been doing are not helping this or this. So let's try some different things. And it may be a little pricey. It may cost a little bit, you know, but at least you know if it works or not. So stay tuned. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna do like a month 2, month 3, 6 month, whatever. I don't know how we're gonna go about this. But I do know that this is interesting and important to some folks, so I will do some updates. I'm not just gonna leave y'all high and dry or anything like that. We're gonna go and see what Nutrafol can do for moi. I have been reducing the amount of Coke I've been drinking. I have started substituting with Olipop, I think it's called Vintage Cola, and I have started drinking more water. I finally found a water that I can tolerate, y'all. I hate water, but I found a water I can tolerate. I'm not drinking the 6 to 8 glasses we're supposed to every day, but I am getting some water in. I'm getting you know, a 16 ounce or maybe 2 16-ounce bottles in. So that's something. And I think that that will be helpful in this journey as well, because obviously our skin, our hair, our whole body needs water. So hopefully we'll see what happens. Maybe that's what I needed all along because these edges, y'all, look terrible. And they're just getting worse and worse over time. Despite like not wearing, I haven't worn braids in years. Haven't worn a wig, I don't know, like 9 or 10 months. Haven't had a sew-in a few years. So it's like those stressful tension styles are not happening here. Well, let me back up. Y'all know I'll be having my hair in a little ponytail, a little bun if I'm in the gym or at work. So I do need to lay off on that and just try my hardest to maybe like just focus on kind of combing this hair over my edges in the front because obviously I want my edges covered. We'll see. I don't know. But I've got to do, I just feel like you have to do different things to get different results. And that has been kind of like my theme all of 2025 is just doing the things I've been doing aren't working. So it's time to try new things. And so hopefully this is a win. We'll see. If you like the content that I'm offering to you, I want you to make sure that you hit the like button as well as the subscribe button so that when new content does post, you are one of the first people to see it. It also helps this channel grow, guys. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers. That is wild. I very clearly remember when I hit 100 subscribers. That was last September. Here we are in July, nearly 2,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys, and I'm so glad that the things that I find important and the things that I choose to talk about are of value to someone, and hopefully you're helping someone, and hopefully making someone feel seen or have someone they can relate to or learn something from. I'm really hoping though that's happening in this YouTube space, because that's what I'm here for. So like I said, I will be posting new content here very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. We do have a week 56 GLP-1 update coming up very soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. But until then, I love each and every one of you. I'll see you very soon. Bye.